Hi everyone! Meet Mystrium camillae, the ant with the fastest recorded movement among animals on Earth. And they have one more particularly charming trait. They consume the blood of their babies. Literally. This is the reason why they are called Dracula ants. So far, we did not have a chance to see them in their natural habitat, but Antstore Berlin opened its gates to their impressive collection of ant colonies for us to take a closer look at them. Let's get to it. This young man here is Janik from Antstore. He's going to tell us more about these ants.
Hello and welcome. This species belongs to the so-called Dracula ants group, not because they drink blood, but because queens and workers chew on their own larvae to feed on hemolymph. Don't worry though, the larvae survive. This unusual feeding behavior is one of their trademarks.
So, what do these ants call home? Mystrium camillae is found across Southeast Asia, from India to Malaysia, Indonesia and the Philippines. It is not rare to find them in northern Australia too. They prefer moist forests and leaf litter where their colonies are hidden underground. Colonies are relatively small compared to super colony builders like Capybara diversa, usually a few hundred workers at most. But what they lack in numbers, they make up for in speed and precision. Workers are elongated and slender, colored dark orange to reddish brown. Queens are larger with robust thoraxes, and like their workers, they're equipped with the same bizarre jaw design. Their mandibles look strange. Long and curved, almost scissor-like. And at first glance, you might wonder, how does biting with these work?
Well, here's the trick. Unlike trapjaw ants that slam their mandibles shut, Mystrium camillae actually presses its jaws together until one slips over the other, releasing build-up energy like a spring.
So how's that possible?
I guess you guys have heard of mantis shrimp. It is pretty much the same mechanism. Their adductor muscle and the abductor muscle involved in mandible movement are stronger than the other ants. The result? The fastest snap ever measured in the animal kingdom. Their jaws can clap from 0 to 200 miles per hour or 322 kilometers per hour in 50 milliseconds. That's 5,000 times faster than the blink of an eye. Imagine getting hit by a car at that speed. This is why they can kill their prey or stun it.
Oh, so they basically turn their jaws into a living bear trap.
Yes, also it's good to know that the Amblyoponidae, including the genus Mystrium, have very small to no eyes at all, so presumably they find their prey guided mainly by olfactory and mechanical cues. Unlike most ants, Mystrium camillae don't scavenge openly. They are stealth hunters, specializing in small insects and arthropods. Here's how it works. Scouts wander through the soil and leaf litter. When they find termites, for example, or other arthropods, they strike with the jaws at lightning speed, stunning or killing the prey instantly. Then they carry it back to the nest for their colony.
Maybe we let Janik elaborate now on their Dracula lifestyle.
Workers and queens don't rely only on prey. They also feed by piercing the skin of their own larvae and sipping small amounts of hemolymph, a sort of insect blood. This doesn't actually kill the larvae, but rather redistributes nutrients throughout the colony. Scientists think this is especially important for maintaining colonies with smaller food supplies. The species that feed on their own larvae don't use Trophallaxis, mouth-to-mouth food exchange, but also helps in reproduction. Unlike species with queens that fly off to start new colonies alone, Mystrium camillae relies on colony fission, meaning the colony actually splits with the queen and part of the workforce moving to a new nest together. Their reproductives are wingless and not built for independent founding. They can mate and lay eggs, but they depend on workers for survival and brood care. The nutrients brought by larvae and hemolymph consumption can be quite useful in that case.
And colonies are generally monogynous, right?
Colonies usually only have a single queen. But here's something fascinating. Mystrium camillae is one of the few ants where Gamergates, so mated workers, can take over reproduction if the queen dies. This makes the species highly resilient actually. Generally, development from egg to adult takes about 6 to 8 weeks depending on conditions.
Mystrium camillae may not have the largest colonies or the flashiest soldiers, but what they do have under the belt, as we learned now, is a world record. The fastest movement ever recorded in the animal kingdom. And they drink the blood of their babies. Ain't that something? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And for more deep dives into the weird and wonderful world of ants, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you and bye-bye, guys.